that we've been seeing in the news. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but there has been conversation about a swap happening. Brittany in exchange for...
And the USA ain't doing nothing about it. If that was Taylor Swift, it'll be a peace treaty right now.
Welcome back to In the Streets TV, and today we're going to be talking about Brittany Griner, Boosie, and we're going to be talking about one of her teammates that spoke out. So before we get into this video, make sure you smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on. Now, if y'all haven't heard the news, Brittany Griner was given 9 years in a Russian prison. Now, if y'all don't know, the laws in Russia and Ukraine and all these other countries have totally different laws than the US. Even a vape pen that she got caught with could get you 10 to 20 years in prison. Some countries, even if you sleep with a woman that you're not married to, could get you 10 to 20 years behind bars. Now, I'm not surprised that she got the time that she got because she in a different country at the worst time ever. Being that Russia was going at Ukraine and the US stepped in to help them, they didn't like that. So of course they're gonna use her as a pawn. They're gonna make an example out of her. But Boosie had a few things to say, so we're gonna go ahead and check out those clips and we're gonna come back with our commentary. Let's go.
How the hell this girl get 9 years for a thing? And the USA ain't doing nothing about it. You tell me that. If that was Taylor Swift, it'll be a peace treaty right now. It'll be a slight, they'll be drafting to go for 9 years. What that show for in the United States and the vice president as a woman? You supposed to be on the front line. You supposed to be on the front line to get that woman out of jail. 9 years. Y'all up in this world.
Now, to be fair, the White House did make a statement, and yes, Boosie does have a point, because if it was Taylor Swift or if it was Beyonce, they would have had the army out there. Let's keep it real. But the White House made a statement, and this is what they said. Today, American citizen Brittany Griner received a prison sentence that is one more reminder of what the world already knew. Russia is wrongfully detaining Brittany. It is unacceptable, and I call on Russia to release her immediately so she can be with her wife, loved ones, friends, and teammates. My administration will continue to work tirelessly and pursue every possible avenue to bring Brittany and Paul home safely as soon as possible. Now, I'm pretty sure that Russia is going to use Brittany Griner as leverage against the US and Ukraine, because Russia already told the US to back off. Do not get in between the Ukraine and Russia beef. So I'm pretty sure they're going to use this as leverage to let her go. They're going to let her go. She's not going to do 9 years. But within that agreement, there's going to be stipulations against the US where they have to back off. But one of Brittany Griner's friends / teammates has some things to say. So we're going to go ahead and check out those clips, and we're going to come back with our commentary. Let's go.
Yeah, so I just wanted to get on here briefly and chat with you guys and get your thoughts on everything that's going on with Brittany Griner. If you have not heard, she was just sentenced earlier today. 9 years in prison, Russian prison, 9 years. Love you too, Dr. Jen. I don't, guys, this is very serious. This is very, very, very serious. And I don't think some of us took it as seriously until right now. If you have not seen the apology that she offered to the judge right before the sentencing, I encourage you to do so. It's on CNN.com right now. It was hard for me to watch. She looked terrified. There was a level of hopelessness in her eyes that I can't even describe it. I really encourage you guys to watch it. Please understand that there are a lot of people involved in this. I was saying earlier before my live messed up before that I'm a part of a community of athletes. As a former basketball player, as a Division I athlete, I've had conversations and will be continue to have conversations with several of my friends and people in my space in the basketball world, especially women's basketball. This is very traumatic. I can only imagine, obviously, what Brittany's family is dealing with, her wife is dealing with. her teammates are dealing with on her Russian team and the WNBA. So guys, just please continue to, I understand that sometimes when stories are distant from us, we don't really feel the impacts and it's difficult for us to empathize, but please understand that this is a time when you should be empathizing, when you should certainly be praying for all those involved. Jonathan Mason was on here earlier, my boss, and he was speaking of the prison swap that we've been seeing in the news. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but there has been conversation about a swap happening. Brittany in exchange for a Russian arms dealer. Her comparison to that sounds so far-fetched, it's unbelievable. But the reality is that that may indeed be the only way that she gets home. So I hope that ultimately happens. I'm going to be talking to Sybil Wilkes tomorrow on the Willie Moore Jr. show about this. She's been following this very closely. Hey, Gold, what's going on, man? Happy birthday to you, sir. Love you, my friend. Definitely not equivalent, Sammy Sam 98. And again, this draws me to further believe that this is all. And then we think about just the dangers imposed when you talk about swapping a Russian arms dealer for Brittany Griner. Where does that also put other people's lives in danger? Were they waiting for her to be sentenced before they did the swap? I do not know. And I was hoping that swap happened before then. So there are some intricacies to this that I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I do.
This is